Other issue I want to talk to you about is National Command Authority. No one really thought very much of this in the past. And the reason I want you to think about this is I want you to think about what it takes to launch a nuclear weapon in the United States. It takes the approval of the National Command Authority, which sounds really impressive, right? When you look at it, it is two people. It is the president who gives the order, and then the political appointee Secretary of Defense who has to execute that order. Can't even legally disobey. So once that happens, order is given, nuclear weapons launch. In the past, we didn't have crazy people running for president that might have a chance of winning. You now have Donald Trump, who has asked questions of foreign policy advisors. If we have nuclear weapons, why can't we use them? He has said that we should nuclearize the Korean Peninsula. He has made statements that would make you think he might just decide to launch a nuclear weapon if he was having a bad day. This has now started to freak people out. And so we start looking at it. It freaked me out because I don't think most people realize how few people control what can destroy society as we know it. So part of me wanted to just do a bill, just to rename this committee, something like, you know, the committee of two people that can destroy civilization. So as we look at it some more, it sort of became clear to us that if you look at the Constitution, right, the Constitution gave Congress, the people's representatives, the most power of the three branches of government. With a 2/3 vote, we can override the president. We can override anything the executive branch wants to do, basically, if we get a 2/3 vote. And the framers gave Congress the power to declare war. At the time the framers wrote the Constitution, they had no idea you would have nuclear weapons with their lethality, their speed. A explosion of a nuclear weapon in a city can devastate millions of people and then have decades of negative effects. And my view is, when you look at this, a nuclear first strike is a declaration of war. There's no really other way to describe that. You can't describe an explosion of a bomb, a nuclear bomb, as anything but a declaration of war. And the president can't do that. Only Congress can do that. So we're going to introduce later this month groundbreaking legislation that says only Congress can declare war. A nuclear first strike, which, by the way, is premeditated, is a declaration of war. You, the president, cannot do that without a declaration of war from Congress. So hopefully those get some traction. And you might want to read an interesting New York Times article a few days ago where it suggests that the president himself, President Obama, wants to go there. He wants to have a no nuclear first strike policy the way China does, the way actually a lot of civilized countries do. All his advisors, right, are pushing back on him. So hopefully by introducing this bill and getting support for it, we can also give him some more, I don't know, spine to go forward and say we want to put a nuclear no first strike policy in. So that's what we're working on.